Hello, divine souls. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness. I am Neha, your spiritual guide and Twinflame coach. So, I welcome you back again into my channel, and for all who has come to my channel for the first time, I welcome you. So, today we will be talking about another topic, which is not a topic, but then it's about the portal. It's about the 3-3 portal, which is on the 3rd of March. So let's start with the episode. So a total lunar eclipse it is, which is also called the blood moon. So a total lunar eclipse, when does it happen? It happens when the earth passes directly between the sun and the moon, casting its shadow over the moon and often turning it a reddish hue, nicknamed the blood moon. This color comes from sunlight filtering and bending through Earth's atmosphere. This eclipse is a part of the Saros cycle, a long-term pattern of eclipses, and it's one of the few total lunar eclipses in 2026. So this eclipse will occur on 3rd March, that is on Tuesday. It will last, I think, around 58 minutes, and the eclipse will be visible across large parts of the world, including Australia, New Zealand, North and Central America, and even India. However, in India, it will appear as the moon rises near the sunset. Only in the final phases it will be visible from many places. But parts of the northeast India will see more of it before the moonrise. So in India, it has a cultural significance. This eclipse coincides with the holy season in India. So how is it going to impact the spiritual people? There are two categories in this episode. First, I'll be covering the people who are going through awakening or are into spirituality. Okay, so how it is going to affect them? The first symptoms is that there will be emotional release and healing. So people will be feeling more sensitive than usual. Some of them will be experiencing vivid dreams. Some people will be feeling nostalgic, revisiting the old memories, or any kind of unresolved emotion which they have been suppressing for a very long time. So this is seen as purging what no longer serves you, which means that many people are going to cry, which usually happens during the eclipses or the new moon and the full moon. That is very much common and natural in spirituality. So if you feel like crying, please don't suppress it. Let the emotions flow, you'll feel better. So the another effect is that it is associated with letting go of old relationships, ending toxic patterns, and there will be sudden epiphany. You will feel sudden realizations like, oh my god, I should have done this, or I shouldn't have been doing this, or I shouldn't have been in this relationship, or maybe I'm tolerating too much which I shouldn't have been tolerating. So these kind of epiphanies that will be coming across your mind, and you will feel like taking actions on it. It's not that you will be just procrastinating and thinking that, oh, I should have. The should have will turn into I will take an action. So many people, they believe that the lunar eclipse accelerates karmic cycles, and what is out of alignment may naturally fall away. During this time, the spiritual individual often feel get heightened intuitions, strong gut feelings, and clear inner messages. Increase synchronicities like seeing numbers, symbols, connecting with the nature, seeing the birds around. And meditation during this time can feel deeper and more intense, and it will heal you more. You'll feel more better if you meditate during this time. So another effect is the shadow work. So because the earth's shadow covers the moon, symbolically it represents confronting your own shadow. So this is a powerful time for inner reflection, forgiveness. Don't keep any kind of resentment, just try to forgive. I know it's not that easy. And be self-aware. Self-aware, I'm talking about what are you doing, your actions, your behavior, what are you thinking, your thoughts, right? So be very aware about it. And doing shadow work, doing self-reflection during this time is quite important. So the energy is going to be little bit high and low. Some people are going to feel restless and some emotionally overwhelmed. Like I said, there will be purging moments, tired or low energy, which I have been feeling since today itself. Like my energy is really drained out, yet I'm trying to do my best making videos for you all. So I'm feeling really tired and low. So that is going to happen. So please practice grounding. This will help you, balance your energies. Try walking barefoot if possible. Do journaling and deep breathing. So I'd like to give some advice, what to do and what to avoid during a lunar eclipse. So avoid starting major manifestations. Okay, don't manifest anything on this day, and journal what you're ready to let go of. Don't journal things you want to manifest. Journal things which no longer serves you or which you want to let go of. Practice gratitude, practice grounding, and protect your energy. Please protect your energy, since the energy has been very shaky since 2-3 days prior to the lunar eclipse. So please protect your energy, especially if you are an empath. So always remember, the eclipse doesn't create chaos, it reveals what needs transformation. That means it needs self-reflection. If only you self-reflect, that is the only time you can transform. So lunar eclipse comes to reveal what no longer serves you, right? If you reflect, then only you take action, and that action leads to transformation. Okay, now let's move on to the another section of people who are into twin flame journey. Okay, because my channel just cannot be about twin flames, right? There are other spiritual people also who need help. So in twin flame, what happens is the lunar eclipse is often seen as intense turning point in the connection. So many twin flames, they believe that the eclipse accelerates emotional and karmic shifts. It does, but it depends on where you are on your journey. It's not that shakalaka boom, magic will happen overnight. No. Shift, they mean to say, there will be slow shifts, but there will be changes. Like suppose someone was stuck in a toxic karmic work dynamic, they will reflect and they will understand that they are not supposed to be here. So they decide to change the job, or altogether they decide to change the career. Okay, so let's in brief describe some of the points which the lunar eclipse will be affecting the twin flames. Since eclipse, we all know it amplifies feelings, so suddenly you may miss your twin deeply. A feeling of longing, a feeling of sadness. You might remember how your twin flame treated you, especially if you are divine feminines. Please don't take it in heart, and don't reach. If you are in no communication, please don't reach out, no matter how miserable you feel. And you will experience emotional purging. So if you feel like crying, please do. Keep your tissues. Please cry and don't suppress your emotions. Let it flow. So, these purging, the sudden missing feeling or longing or sadness, why this happens, especially during eclipse or new moon or full moon? This actually happens because there is energetic clearing between the counterparts. So the energetic clearing keeps on happening. otherwise it will get blocked, right? The energy has to be cleansed, so the clearing is required. So until and unless you don't purge, you don't let out your emotions, you don't feel sad, it's going to get stuck. So we need to keep the ball rolling. So in that way, these energetic clearings are much more required. So the another effect during the eclipse that the twin flame will be feeling is the sudden realization. Let me remind you that lunar eclipse, it reveals truth. It's never gonna sugarcoat. So many people, they always feel scared that why the eclipse is coming, oh my god, what is going to happen. No, it reveals the truth. Okay, for example, you see the connection more clearly. I don't know in which phase or stage you are in your twin flame journey, but the connection, you are going to reflect on your connection and you're not going to sugarcoat it, and maybe no matter how rough, tough or ugly it looks, you are going to accept the truth and move with it. For example, if you are in a no communication stage with your divine counterpart, okay, so you will accept that you are in a no communication and there's nothing to be done, like you can't do anything. All the tricks, all the pleasing, all the begging, all the chasing you have already done, and there's nothing left in your hand which you can do to bring back your counterpart or make him or her have communication with you. So you understand that, you understand the reality of your relationship, you understand where this journey is heading, and you accept it. You don't cry about it, you accept it. So you see the connection more clearly. Even if those people who are in their journey in that stage where the divine counterpart is not treating them properly, or taking them for granted, they will understand that very clearly. And I will not say that it's going to be a tit for tat kind of thing, but they will understand that no matter how much efforts I put into, he is always going to take me for granted, so I need to do something different, that he doesn't repeat the cycle again and he doesn't treat me the way he has been treating me till today. So these are the kind of small shifts that happens, and which is very important and required. They will also recognize unhealthy patterns, like I told you, one of them is chasing, doing everything to please the other person, but the other person is taking them for granted. So they understand and they accept it and they work on it. They don't come into acceptance to adjust, but they come into acceptance to make a change, to break that cycle. Because if they break that cycle, then only the journey is going to move forward, right? And they will also understand that why separation happened, and in some cases they will understand that why this separation is necessary. They are not going to complain ki oh again they went, again someone is ghosting me, they are not talking to me. They will understand that separation is required, and they'll also come into an understanding and acceptance that why this separation is important. So the another effect that this eclipse will be causing is that the runner chaser dynamic will shift, okay, and trigger can happen in unexpected communication. So be very mindful with your words, your language, the way you behave. Please don't write long paragraphs, or don't chase them if they are not ready to talk. Don't scold, or just try to maintain yourself calm and cool, and avoid communication if possible. I'd suggest that during such new moon, full moon or any kind of eclipse, please avoid any kind of communication with your counterpart, because it might lead to fights, which is very frustrating, and the other person might create more separation. So you should just let it be. The another effect is that since the twin flame, they mirror each other's wounds, right? So the eclipse intensifies the shadow work. That is, it exposes abandonment fears. So, right now, the cycle which we are in, many of the divine feminines are not chasing. So, it is making the divine masculine fearful. Fearful of what? That the divine feminine might abandon them because of their behavior, because they always took the divine feminine for granted. Surface ego conflicts, they'll have ego battles within them, the divine masculines I'm talking about. And both the divine feminine and the divine masculines, whichever area needs healing, that area will be highlighted. Let me tell you about some energetic symptoms which both the counterparts will be feeling on this day, or maybe 1-2 days prior that. They'll be having vivid dreams about their twin, feeling their twin's emotions. This is very important. They will be feeling emotions. If the other person is feeling very sad, in a crying energy, they will mirror, and the partner, their counterpart, will also feel the same. So if suddenly, if you're working, you're happy, and suddenly if you start feeling sad, or you feel some kind of uneasiness in your chest, in your heart, so just understand that it's not your energy, it's your counterpart's energy. Heart chakra will feel pressure or heaviness. You might feel little bit problem in breathing, but don't get scared. Fatigue and emotional waves. So please be grounded, do grounding, take self-care of yourself. Please don't manifest anything on this day, and journal what you want to release. Okay, so this day is a very crucial day. Like, don't think that it is just an easy day. It won't be an easy day, because energetic shifts, when it happens, it really takes a toll on your body, mind and spirit. So focus on self-healing and don't control the outcome. Don't think that 3-3 portal is coming, so a miracle will happen within the day. It won't. So just focus on self-healing and what are the things that you can change or you want to change, and take action. Release attachment to timings. Release attachment to timing. For example, if you are expecting union or in a union within the next 6 months, or you're expecting some of your work to be done in a certain month or days, so release that attachment. Just let it flow. Also journal that what this connection is trying to teach you, because when you write down, when you journal, you understand that what it is trying to teach you, and through that learning you can reflect more, and you can execute that into actions and strengthen your individuality. Please don't be codependent, my girls and boys out here. I will not refer to you as the feminine or masculine, but boys and girls out here, please leave codependency and focus on your individuality, because the union begins from you. It begins from within, and it does not begin or depend on the other person. It depends on you. So please focus on your individuality. So remember that in twin flame journey, eclipse don't force union or separation. They accelerate what is already unfolding. That's what I was trying to tell you. That in 3-3 portal or in lunar eclipse, magic will not happen overnight. It will accelerate what is already unfolding, meaning that it is already written in your luck. It is already destined to be, right? But it will accelerate depending on where you are in your journey and how much inner work you are doing, how much you are working on yourself. Depending on that, it will accelerate your inner harmonious union or permanent 3D union. So there's no point rushing or attaching any timelines to your journey, because it's not going to work. it is already unfolding, because it is already destined to be. You have to come into acceptance that it is already written for you. So when you come into acceptance that it is already written for you, no portal, no lunar eclipse, or no full moon or new moon is going to affect you. I mean to say, not emotionally. Emotionally it will affect you, which is a good sign that you are releasing all the energy which are suppressed. I mean to say, it will not affect you in the sense you will not be in a hope or attachment that if this portal comes, some magic will happen. You know that if this portal comes, you will be releasing, and not a magic is not going to happen. You will have to do inner work, and with that inner work, the more you move forward, the more it is going to intensify, the more you accelerate, you will speed up your own journey. So that is what I mean to say. Okay, so don't attach emotions to any kind of portal or lunar eclipse or new moon or full moon. Don't get attached to any kind of timing, because the timing depends on you. It depends on your inner work, it depends on your journey, and also it depends on your karmic cycles. So lunar eclipse comes to make us understand and make us reflect upon what we have been doing. It's like a reminder. Just like in roads, if you have observed, right, there are speed breakers. For what? To slow down. So consider these lunar eclipse as the speed breakers, which is required to reflect, to understand till to last 6 months what did you do, and today what you need to do, what you need to change, what is yet to be done. So lunar eclipse comes only for that purpose. And as we have entered the horse year, the 3-3 portal is going to bring many significant positive changes in our lives, especially for those who have really worked hard in 2025. Worked hard, I don't mean to say physical labor, worked hard in the sense inner work, who have remained calm irrespective of all the painful situations life threw upon them. So from this 3-3 portal, things are going to get little bit easier, calm. You just need to surrender and keep on doing your work which you are supposed to do, and release any kind of attachment. So my dear lovelies, I hope you like this episode on 3-3 portal and the lunar eclipse. I pray, hope and really wish that this 3-3 portal brings significant changes in our life and blesses us everyone with calm mind, calm spirit and good and positive life. Thank you for watching and listening to me. I will see you in another episode. For any kind of guidance, you can email and WhatsApp me. My contact details are given in the description box. You can go and visit the page in my channel also. There I have given my contact details. Thank you so much.